Good morning. Good morning. Now, I'm going to have to give you a little bit of grief. We are a historically black college. As a historically black college, we come out of the black church tradition. The black church tradition is a call and response tradition. Now, this looks like a Catholic school crowd, all right? In the black church tradition, call and response means when I say something to you, I need you to say something back. All right, so we're going to try this one more time. And if you get this wrong, I'm calling Father Clemens in for a mass. All right? Good morning.
Good morning.
So much. Don't you feel better about yourselves now? It is absolutely wonderful to have you all with us today. We first want to say thank you to our good friends at the Federal Reserve. Elizabeth, who is just, can we give her a hand just for all of hard work? People are always amazed at this iteration of the Federal Reserve. It is a far more active and engaged version. People are surprised. This is not the first event that we have done with the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve in the Dallas office gets out and engages in the community around issues that are incredibly important. And this is an issue that is incredibly important. And it's one that touches all aspects of our lives. And at Paul Quinn College, we believe in engaging in the issues of the day. We don't think that our job is to sit behind our walls, educate students just on a narrow focus of academic subject matter with no regard for what their lives actually entail. So you will see us engaging in things such as food deserts, environmental justice, access issues, and our new focus, which is going to be working to eradicate poverty, period. And I'll talk about that more today, but we believe that poverty is the single greatest issue facing our country today. We believe that if we don't do something to disturb the path of poverty for the 45 million Americans that are currently in poverty, and those individuals who will be displaced by automation and artificial intelligence in the coming years, and depending upon who you believe, those numbers could be anything from 40 million in 5 years to 45 million in 7 to 10 years. Whatever it is, this is an issue that we have to address because we cannot double the number of people in our country living in poverty and believe that it will not impact all of our lives materially. So at Paul Quinn College, we have now decided to turn all of our focus, all of our gaze on creating pathways out of poverty for people. And I know it's a little bit unpopular for a college president to tell you this, but education is not the pathway out of poverty. The pathway out of poverty is money. Right? I mean, think about it, okay? No, really, you can clap on that, okay? Unless we find a way for people to have access to the amount of money they need to live stable and secure lives, all the education in the world won't matter. Now, we can draw the connection between the two. We know it's there. But at the end of the day, this is about creating lives for people where they have the resources to live lives that communicate to them how important they are, how valuable they are, and how respected they are. And we believe that. Now, our places of power discussion that we will have later on this afternoon is about the discussion around gentrification and the fact that communities should not have to depend on being displaced to experience redevelopment. All right? That's not right. I mean, if you have lived in a place 30 and 40 years and you have bought into the promise that life will be better for you, that your elected officials can deliver a life that's better for you, and their answer is that we're going to redevelop this so that other people can move in and you move out, that is a betrayal of their trust, and it's wrong. So we believe in something we call the access triangle, which is about creating access points for people who live in these communities to access the things that they need to permanently move out of poverty without permanently moving out of their communities. So we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But it is now my great pleasure to introduce my wonderful friend and fraternity brother, someone who I've known before he became famous as, a truth-telling state representative, someone who has no problem speaking truth as he sees it, and typically how he sees it is what the truth is, right? Which is great. Because some of us engage in versions of the truth that no one can correspond, correlate, or confirm, all right? So we are thankful to have someone like State Representative Eric Johnson on guard and on duty down in Austin. We are thankful for his tireless efforts to make life better for all of us, and for his willingness not just to go along to get along, because we need leaders like that in this day and age. So my singular hope and prayer for him is that he does not spend his life in the state legislature, that there are places in Congress that will need his services better. Just want to throw that out there. And if not Congress, the Senate, wherever it is, okay, we know that we need a man of his talents in those places, and we are thrilled to have him on campus, as he's often here, and it gives me great joy to introduce to you State Representative Eric Johnson.